In this series, I will be documenting every detail that went into redoing my room. I'm on a budget, so at the end of every episode, I will show you exactly how much I spent. This is gonna be a long process, and I hope you guys are ready for an in-depth, realistic room makeover video. Let's get right into it. Alright, let's make a tapestry. First task for this episode is going to be turning this into a tapestry for my wall. If you haven't seen the last episode, I started working on this wall. We got the mirror up, we got these up. Now there's just an awkward space at the top of it that I need a tapestry for. This is going to be a really cheap DIY. I got this yarn from Hobby Lobby and they were $3 in total. And this dowel was just laying around in my garage, so this is free for me. So if I could do this for $3, God bless America. Alright, so excuse the mess in my desk, but I just got it down to about 2 feet. I sanded the sides so it's not too messed up. And then I just added some twine to it, and I just did 2 double knots. And now I'm gonna have to start adding string to it. I'll insert a picture of what I want this to kind of look like. I kind of chose one just from Pinterest, and it has a lot of just singular strands, but it also has some braids in there, which I think is really cool. Let's just get going and see what happens.
You caught me at the bottom and thought I knew you were there at the top. I guess you had your first.
Alright, I've been making some progress on the tapestry. I know it doesn't look like much, but I've been working on this for a while. So for some of them I've been braiding them, some I just kind of looped it around. I decided against using this color. I don't know, I just didn't think it really fit. Plus I think that looks a lot better with just the color of that wall. I'm gonna at least use up the rest of this string, and then if I need to fill in more space, I found this other type of string that I could use for that. I'm gonna keep going with this, and I will see you guys very, very soon. I ran out of string, so this is what it's gonna be.
Guess you thought I was someone I'm not. I'll admit I should have let you down easier at least, but only if you admit you didn't even want me in the first place.
I am not throwing away my shot. Just kidding. So something I failed to mention in this series is that I love wood tones. I love the rustic feel, which, you know, this doesn't really scream rustic, but I'm just talking about palette beds. As you guys know, this series goes through all of the bumps in my little amateur design process, and one of those bumps was the palette bed. To this day, I don't know if I'm gonna get a palette bed or not. I still really want one, but I just don't know if it's possible. But while I was filming this clip, there was an ad on Craigslist for 3 free palettes. They ended up getting swooped up by somebody else, which is annoying, but I ended up moving my furniture around to see if it could fit in the future. It was kind of fruitless. However, I did change one thing, which ended up being better than it was before, so here is that for you. The scratching the floor, that was way easier to move than I expected. Can you even see this? You know, the thing about my room is I have this massive window right here, and it's literally my whole wall, so I don't have that wall space to put furniture on. But hey, natural lighting, am I right? I've never tried to move this desk before, and I put it together, so I'm a little scared about this.
I hate to assume, but boys like you.
Okay, so the card filled up, and I don't know when it filled up, but this is where we're at now. Ow! Okay, bed is in place. The floor is extremely dirty, and I don't think this is gonna work. If I do this, I'm not sure the desk will be able to fit right there. Let me try this. Look at this mess that I have made. I wish I didn't even need a bed. I wish we didn't sleep so that I could have more room in my room. I do not know about this. I don't know about this, man. I don't know. I'm gonna Oh, look what I found. I found my Bible bookmark. Look. Okay, I'm gonna pause here and sweep up the floor because it's disgusting. If this doesn't even work out, then it's fine because I got to clean the floor because it's disgusting. Okay, so I just moved my bed right there. I've always wondered what it would be like to be one of those people that has the bed in the middle of your room. It's just way too cramped. I mean, look, you can tell more by this view. It's just not right. I think actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put everything in the original position again, and then I'm gonna switch where this thing was with the desk, which is super simple. Alright guys, so I'm really excited because we're kind of getting to the point in this room makeover where I can finally start focusing on the smaller details, such as baskets. This area in particular, we're gonna do something about this later. I want to turn this into like my jewelry area. So I'm gonna transport all of this stuff into here. Time for another show and tell. I thought there was something on the, I can't tell if there's something on the lens or not. I guess you guys will tell. I'm going to be upcycling some of this stuff, which means it's free except for the charge of the spray paint that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna paint all this stuff yellow. It is a couple days past since I last filmed, but we're gonna start on my vision board today. I just have to put this out there. I am feeling great because Taylor Swift just announced that her new album's coming out tonight, which is such a crazy thing. So I'm just, I'm so happy. I printed out some stuff from my color printer. I got this cork board from Hobby Lobby and it was originally $6.99, but they marked down the price, so it was half off. As far as pictures go, I printed out stuff that inspires me, whether it's places or just goals I want to achieve or people. By the way, I originally printed one of them out on regular 8x10 paper and it just didn't come out as vibrant as the rest of them. So I suggest putting it on thicker paper. I'm not even sure how that works. It might just be because it's thin and it's kind of a little bit more see-through. So I have a picture of young Taylor here performing with her guitar. I love that. That's very inspiring to me. I love the performance setting, which is why I have pictures. I don't know if you could tell what that is, but it's a stadium all lit up. I've got journals because writing is very important to me. Daisy fields because I love daisies. This is Jamie Sullivan from A Walk to Remember. That's my favorite movie of all time. I just love Jamie and her spirit. I've got some recording studios, concert settings, a YouTube plaque. This is a Broadway stage. Paris because I love traveling. I actually really want this guitar at some point in my life. I don't know if it's the exact one that I want, but I want Fender Player Stratocaster in shell pink. Bible because I want to be more studious about living in Christ. And then I've got some of my favorite songwriters, Carly Simon and Joni Mitchell. A camera because I love vlogging. This is an iconic quote, "Mom, I am a rich man." Again, that guitar that I love. This is Amsterdam. Car keys because I want to get my license soon even though I can't because Corona. And just a piano. So I just cut them all out and I think I might not have enough space for all of them, but I'll try to incorporate some of them some other way in my room if that's the case.
Say you miss me, run in my arms. Tell me you never wanna have to wait for that long again. Jump in the car, pin in the globe. We'll go wherever we go and on the way. Tell me every little thing that you've learned about yourself in the quiet. I wanna know everything. I wanna know everything.
Hey guys, it's been a very long time, like a very long time. I have so much to show you, honestly. By the way, my memory card is so full right now, that's why I'm vlogging with my phone. We got some stuff for free, so I didn't even spend anything. My Nana got me these two things. This awesome retro 70s looking picture frame. I think she found at her thrift store. And to match it, it's actually plugged into the wall, so I'm gonna have to show you this way. Check out that awesome lamp. Makes me feel like I'm in a coming of age movie at night because it looks so cute when it's turned on. Other than that, I got a plant up there. I also didn't pay for that because it's my mom's gift to me. The other thing that I got is this throw blanket. It was only $15. I had actually gone to Target and got one for $20. And then I brought it to my room and I realized I didn't like the color as much. So I went for a lighter color, and it's so incredibly soft. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I really want to just take that thing down. So if I'm being honest and personal with you guys, the beginning of this project, money was really, really tight. Like, I had no money, pretty much. I got a job, so now I have a little bit more money to spend, but I'm still gonna be super careful with all of it, just because I'm always gonna be careful with what I spend and how I spend it. Hey you guys! As you can see, I've done some work on my shelves over here. I have plenty to update you guys on. Oh, I'm painting this picture frame down here. Up here, we've got this beautiful lamp that I've already showed you. This is kind of the layout that we've got. I painted those canvases in the first episode, I think. And then up here, that's what we have so far. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to keep it this way. I definitely think I need to add at least some more stuff, and I'm not going to have that pink thing there. But if you'll notice, I created a daisy garland out of these daisies that I got from Michael's. I basically just hot glued it to that invisible string. Ooh. Anyway, I just started unwrapping this blanket, which I've been putting off because I was like, oh, what if I want to return it? But no. Oh, I found these two pillows just in storage at my house. That's what I got so far, guys. I just wanted to update you. I'll see you whenever I see you again. Okay, forgot to film it, but don't be mad. I'm getting my background set up. Not my background, just like my wall. I'm just trying to figure out, like, obviously the color scheme here isn't that perfect, but I feel like that's just me as a person. I'm not that perfect. I just framed that news article from Folklore. I decided to move the daisies back down there. I've got some of these pictures. There's my vision board I just made in this episode. I feel like cluttered me is a more accurate version of myself. I don't know though. I just can't tell if it's too much. Obviously it'll look better when my desk isn't that messy. It's kind of cute though. I think it's kind of cute. I've realized that the color scheme of oranges and yellows that I have been gravitating towards, it just doesn't feel like me that much, so I'm trying to incorporate less of that color pattern across my whole room while still incorporating some of it. I still have no idea what I'm going to do with that blank wall, but that's just a quick update for you guys that I wanted to give. Okay. My fairy lights came in the mail! Wow! I hope they're actually cute. This should be 45 feet of fairy lights. It's got a remote control. Let's see. Oh, it's so... Look! I love remotes. There are different settings that you could do. They're so nice and warm, and I was worried they looked too much like Christmas lights, but I don't think that's the case at all. There's a warm white option and a colorful option. Wow! I think it was made pretty obvious from the start of this series that it would not be perfect. And right here, right now, is one of my imperfect moments where I just have to be honest with you guys. As I'm recording this voiceover, I am officially back in school. I officially don't have much time. So this is a bittersweet moment, but I'm gonna have to tell you that this is the last episode, and hopefully I indicated that in the title or thumbnail somewhere. It has been a pleasure. Look how beautiful these lights are. Thank you so much to everybody who has supported this series. I know my room is not complete yet. I am hoping that sometime in the future I will have made significant progress on my room to be able to film a room tour eventually. But until then, I think the main point of this series was to do it on a budget, and now the only thing left to do is honestly buy stuff for the empty spaces in my walls, and I think it's best for me at this point to just do that on my own. Thank you guys so much for understanding. Let's get right into the budget summary. This is what I spent during this episode. Nothing you haven't seen before, but some of the stuff I showed in previous videos, and I'm including the total in this video. If you add up these numbers, you get the total of $47.49, which is a huge number. Oh my gosh, but I bought more expensive things, so we get a more expensive final number. It's understandable. Here's the real question. Are you ready for the... I'm gonna say that differently. Are you ready for the grand total of the whole stinking series? It was $76.71. That's a win in my book. That's under 100. Honestly, at the beginning of the series, if you would have told me that I spent $54 on something, I would have cried. But as I've mentioned before, I actually get money now because I have a job. So that doesn't really make me cry anymore. I am very proud of this number, and I'm glad that I made the most out of my money for sure. You guys, this series has been so much fun to make, and this lights are so cool. These lights, excuse my language. I am trying to get this video up as soon as possible because as I'm filming this video right now, it is August 25th, which is a day before my birthday, a day before this channel began. So tomorrow is a very important day to me because it's literally the day that marks the anniversary of my existence. I assume you're like a pretty committed person to this channel if you've made it to this point in this video. So I just want to thank you. Like, this is my last day being 15. Tonight will be the last night that I can listen to Taylor Swift's 15 while actually being 15, but I'm coping with it. This series has been so much fun. Thank you for commenting, thank you for liking it, and just supporting. Thank you even if you lied in the comments, I appreciate it. I'm kind of sorry to end this series the way it's being ended, but honestly that's just life. I don't really have time anymore, which is just the truth of the matter, and I wish I could change it, but it's just school. Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking now so that I can edit this and go to bed. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I don't know if I'm gonna upload this before or after my birthday video, but we'll just see. I will see you as soon as I can see you again. Bye. Oh wait, I forgot. Bye.